what's going on? This video is just capturing the process of how I like to work on YouTube title cards for my uploads, especially the extension songs and thumbnails, so you'll get to see a little bit of how that works. I can also give you a few tips if you're interested in making your own nice thumbnails or title cards if you guys upload music. So we're going to just be looking into that today. I first started off this piece with some very rough sketches just to kind of get the shape and placement of everything before I start going into detail and you see me outlining everything and then refining it with the line, and then eventually, you know, as you've seen in other videos, just place the color in and then make tweaks from there. One thing that I have to keep in mind for these title card pieces is that I have to keep room for typographical elements, because usually if you see on the channel there's always a title for the song and the artist, and you have to always keep that in mind too when you're making a thumbnail or a title card or just anything that will have some form of type on there. So you have to leave room somewhere. I did have a lot of fun drawing this piece though, with Tekka and her big rat dog, and it's always kind of it's always flattering and a little bit funny to me when I get messages where it'll be people asking me like, oh, what show is that from, or what series are these characters from, and I have to politely respond like, oh, I just drew those. I'm so sorry, it's not official, it's not from a show, but there's something endearing about that. I think in the back of my mind I like the idea that people think that sometimes these little pieces are from a show somewhere, so the joke's on them because they were just drawn by some schlub on the internet. But if you guys want to make your own title cards, the canvas size that I work in for good resolution and looks good in full screen and there's no black borders or trim when you upload it on YouTube is the width is 139.3 millimeters by 78.3 millimeters. Of course, keep the file 300 dpi. You should always work no lower than 300 dpi. That canvas size will get you the best result for uploading on YouTube, where it's not too big, but it's not too small, and it will fit in the screen properly. For anyone wondering too, this title card I am using for a song from a game I never played, but the soundtrack is awesome. I think you guys should definitely check out the game just for the soundtrack. I don't know if I can recommend it on the gameplay because I haven't played it yet, but it's this 3DS game called what's it called? It's called Legend of Legacy. Really generic sounding name, kind of corny, but it looks great. Definitely aping a little bit off the success of Bravely Default, if you ask me. But the soundtrack sounds great, and it looks like a pretty solid RPG. I'd like to play it eventually, but I'm gonna be using this title card for an extension of that song from a song from that game. But since I haven't played it though, the title card has no relation to the actual game itself, so I imagine people outside of the channel actually looking for the music in that game will be a little confused when they find it, but they can just deal with it. It's the Kinky Sketch way. We do things by the book here. We run a tight ship, so if they don't like it, they can flag the video and destroy the channel or whatever. The video though is already uploaded. I did upload the video that I drew this title card for, and you may notice that I actually flopped the picture around. I think it looks good inverted, which can happen sometimes with your art. You draw it one way and then you realize, oh wait, it looks better when you flip it around. At least for me, the way the type was resting initially, the way it is in this video, the way the image is composed, it wasn't really doing it for me, so flipping it the other way ended up helping. And also, even when you're just drawing an image, you should always periodically flip the image around and see what it looks like inverse, because if there's something wrong with it, it'll definitely stand out a lot easier when you're looking at it mirrored. Same trick goes in real life if you're painting or you're drawing. Periodically get back, stand up, bring it to a mirror and see and look at it through like a mirrored perspective, and things that short arms will show up, or wonky features or mistakes come out a lot easier. And it's a good way to just double check your work while you're working, so do that periodically. This is the final piece I used for the upload. Like I said, mirrored it, and the text rested a lot nicer in my opinion. So it's just a fun process. You can do it yourself, and there you go. There you have it. In a previous art video, I I said I'd like to start featuring art in the future that you guys send in, through my Twitter or email, and it'd be a fun way to just get people involved in the channel. People are seeing your art, and I think it's just fun. And usually, if it's based on one of the other art videos I posted, like the fantasy clothing one, like, hey, here's some drawings I did based on that video did. I think it's really awesome, and I had 2 people submit some stuff that I want to show because it's cool. I think this would be a really fun thing to start doing in these art videos, so let's get started. Our first piece is by Leocario, who dressed up his OC in a fantasy garment, and I think the piece came out awesome. It looks great, and very good details with the Copic markers, dude, so keep up the good work. And then next up we got Pencciano coming at us with this blend of African masks with feudal Japanese armor, and we get this really crazy looking tribal dude, and I like that. I like I said in that video too, it's always fun blending these things together, so it's awesome to see you doing that, man. I think it came out awesome. I really recommend that you guys go check out Leo and Penn's blogs, and I can't thank them enough for sending me some art to feature. And if you guys want to send me some art to feature, just send it, hit me up on my Twitter, just give me the piece that you would like to try to get featured, and maybe your social media so that I can link it in the description, and or you can email it to me at kinkysketch@gmail.com. So thanks for watching the video, guys, and take care.